When I first started, I lost to aggressive players constantly. I'd sit back, wait for the perfect moment, and get run over. Don't do that. Throw stuff out, otherwise you're just handing over advantage for free. Hopefully it's starting to click now. If you can play some games with the triangle in mind to develop some live problem solving, you've made a huge step in knowing what's actually going on in a fighting game. If you can get it down, you'll have great success against players not using their brains, and you'll feel like a god. And guys, when both players are knowingly adapting their gameplay to outsmart the other, that's when you know you're really playing some fighting games. Alright, let's get back in there. Play 5 matches, but really focus on the triangle. I know it's hard to focus on theory while someone's trying to kill you, but I believe in you. If it's easier, just look for one part of the triangle at a time during a game and try to counter it. If you can't catch the interactions in the game as they happen, maybe consider analyzing your replays. Harness the triangle. Okay, see you next chapter. You're back! I hope you got the basics of neutral under your belt and you can start to see what you should be doing even if you can't fully act on it yet. In any case, really try to get confident with what I've gone over so far before moving on if you haven't already. Now, there's a bunch of new stuff I need to give you. Hopefully you've got room in that noggin for the last of the fundamentals. The first thing is regarding our offense. I told you earlier to stop your auto combo if you can see it getting blocked. Reason is, when you finish your attack sequence on the opponent's block, pretty much every time they can act before you can. You can think of this as ending your turn. If you try to attack here, you'll probably get hit. Some moves, usually special moves, take so long to recover on block that they actually guarantee a free hit from your opponent. If that happens, you'll see this punish pop up on the side of the screen. If you've ever wondered when a good time to attack is after blocking, wait for that special move. So, auto combo's good, but not perfect. It'll make you do extremely unsafe special moves if you spam the button on block, so we've got to step in. Instead of what we were doing before, we'll do light, medium, heavy in sequence, then if the opponent is blocking, do heavy again. For these characters, this will make them do a move that pushes the opponent away, pretty much resetting you back to neutral. If you're one of these characters, do what's on the screen instead because auto combo will try to kill you. This will be our block string, literally a string of moves we do on block. The opponent can still technically move before you, but now you're not in danger of getting a guaranteed hit. If you find yourself hitting the opponent after the light, medium and heavy, you can either keep mashing heavy for a combo, or do down and heavy and hold forward jump to get in position for an air auto combo. What we're doing here is called a hit confirm, which is changing what we do depending on whether we hit or not. This is key for all player levels as it gives you a concrete plan on what to do once you get near the opponent instead of panicking and flailing. It'll probably take about 3 hits to really see if you're hitting your hit confirm or not, so if you're too far to hit a light on your opponent, just skip it and do medium heavy heavy or just heavy heavy. If you can't confirm the hit, it's much safer to go for the on block ender just in case. One extra thing, you should probably start your hit confirm with a low. Some people aren't in the habit of blocking low all the time, so easy combo for you. Try to use down light or down medium. To get used to hit confirms, I'd really recommend going to training mode and then putting the dummy to random block. Okay, that's the first thing out the way, now I have some defensive stuff for you. Not getting cornered. Hold at the center of the stage while getting comboed. If your opponent drops their combo, you'll pop out away from the corner. Similarly, if you hold in after getting knocked down to the ground, this is called a knockdown by the way, you'll roll through the opponent out of the corner. Your opponent can technically throw the roll, but if they're new, they probably won't. If you can't seem to escape, don't panic, just crouch block as you get up. It's very tempting to mash here, but just keep blocking until they finish their block string. A lot of the time mashing here will get you killed, and suddenly you didn't get to do anything the entire match because you got hit 5 times in a row. Block low, waiting till they're done, jump out. Finally, a mechanic I really think you'll like. This is called break, and it will get you out of combos. Just press the tag button with the S1 or S2 button to use it. It uses this small gauge under the health bar, which fills up over time and when you get hit. I shouldn't have to explain why this is good, right? Just make sure you're doing it when you're already being hit, or the opponent could block it, and that's real bad. If you're playing with a teammate, they'll have to do the inputs instead, so I hope they're a good friend. You'll probably notice that the break gauge bar actually says Fury instead of break. Fury is still a combo breaker, but it's also a comeback mechanic. While you're red, you're better. You get Fury when one of your champs die, or if you're playing a single champ fuse, you just have it all the time. You now have a decent 1 character game plan, and that's pretty much the absolute beginner section finished! If you literally want to stop the guide here, go learn throw mix-ups from the next